greatest concern is water that the Navajo Nation gets from the Animas River, and we need to figure out what the impact is. And we are now rushing to now go test post-confluence of the Animas in the San Juan River. I think we have taken samples that no one else has thought to take. We have been up for 20 hours straight. Flew across country from the East Coast, and we got samples from the San Juan River pre-confluence and post-confluence. It means pre-contamination, post-contamination. This is a special material that was used in the Gulf. It repels clear water and attracts metals and contamination like a magnet. So when I throw this in, it's going to go in the water column. So it's not just the surface, it's the surface middle bottom. And we leave it for 30 minutes. And then we cut tentacles off. But I can leave it here, and tomorrow you can cut more tentacles off. And once you see me do this, and you can track what it's exposed to. Versus, see how that's flowing? If I take a split-second sample like the EPA is doing, it doesn't really tell you what it's exposed to.
What I noticed on the news and everything is that the EPA is testing everybody's water off the reservation. Their well waters and stuff. We got several wells around here, but nobody's testing those. The state representative said that she called NTUA and said, "Are you guys testing the water?" She said, "No, we contracted somebody else." Well, who's
that we're going to get in the next 3 to 4 days is very critical to helping this community understand really what's in the sediment. To my knowledge, I've been requesting over and over again. I have yet to see what they're calling pre-event conditions of settlement. I have yet to see that. If it's there, I keep asking for it.
Will this testing affect the farmers?
Everything we're doing affects, we to know what's in the water. We literally can't have enough data. This is at the top of the water column, and the other one was at the bottom of the weight. What we did last night, after a half an hour of exposure, we clipped 4 tentacles, and we'll see what it's exposed to last night. So what is it? It's been 14 hours now. Now we're going to be able to see, you can imagine how much water has flowed through here for the last 14 hours. Whereas if we're showing up randomly and taking a split-second sample from the surface, that's really not indicative of what's really in the water. So what we're doing here is trying to systematically gather data to help Joe Ben in the farming community understand exactly what is in the San Juan River, exactly what is in the irrigation water.
For an organization like this to come step forward, it was a call to humanity. Not Navajos, not governments, but humanity. And it is a humanistic act that we have forgotten to do a role of humanity in the natural environment. We abandon this role. An organization like this refreshes our role as humanity in this, to establish and keep this equilibrium. We have disrupted this equilibrium, and now this harmony, we're being exposed to it. This is what we fear. This is what we need to have a better understanding. And farmers, very simple characteristic is planning for the future. And this is exactly what we're doing, Shiprock and Hopback farmers. Planning for the future of our generations to come. This is what we are fighting for. And we were blessed to have an organization answer our calls for help. And to be able to have the ability to have some input in the testing is very most crucial. In a couple of days, we will have the results on this.
Okay.
So, in a way, as he stated, he puts this ability into our hands. Soon we'll be able to take these samples and ship them off.